Hello everyone. COVID 19. Everybody discussing it. Every scientist discussing it. Every doctor discussing it. Every politician discussing it. But there is lot of discussion in the homeopathic fraternity also. First it was regarding the permission of the homeopathic physicians to treat the cases of COVID 19. Then there was discussion regarding the preventive medicine, regarding the medicine required for the treatment, that is genus epidemicus, according to the principle laid down by Hahnemann. But at present, the hot topic of discussion is Dr. Vijayakar's views. Dr. Vijaykar is known in all the circles of the homeopaths. He is one of the renowned homeopath of India, a reputed international homeopathic physician, author of many homeopathic books, and has the privilege not to treat but to successfully give results of thousands of patients with miraculous cures. He has numerous followers who stand with him. Because of his reputation, because of his earlier teachings, because of his deriving the relationship of diseases with the embryology, with a simple method of treatments of acute diseases and chronic diseases. He starts his views by quoting Dr. Hahnemann. According to him, one should know what Dr. Hahnemann says regarding disease. That is, what is curative in disease? One should know what is curative in medicine and then how to adopt according to the clearly defined principles. While giving his views, he is supposed to earlier genus epidemics selected by different research institutions and by different homeopathic doctors. He has gone to the extent of calling them psychotic, who have selected this medicines to become prominent in the homeopathic circles, and it is all to get name and fame. Then he starts giving his views regarding the nature of COVID 19. He don't consider it to be a contagious disease. The actual nature of disease he describes is the disturbance of the electromagnetic waves of the earth, the electromagnetic fields of the earth. According to him, Mother Earth is injured. And because of this injury to the earth, because of the disturbance in the electromagnetic fields, the human RNA DNA has been affected. It has been become fragile. It has been come to the grips of disturbances of the earth. And because of these disturbances of the earth, this disease has been caused. He says the cause doesn't lie in the emotional disturbances. The cause doesn't lie in the use of different medicinal substances in the different countries. The cause doesn't lie with the vaccinations. And he gives his views and guidelines, and especially these guidelines to the students of homeopathy. While elaborating this, one more point he has raised about the difference of state of genes of the men of Indian society and genes of the Western societies. We call the Indian genes, which are less affected with the disease, and Western genes, which are more affected from the disease, and call them Sattvic and Tamasic genes. It's great astonishment. His all explanations, his all considerations needs analysis, needs discussion, and if it is not done at this time, it will be too late to repair. The consequences which will follow following his teachings regarding COVID-19. By giving these views, he has made mockery of the homeopathic science. He has actually attacked homeopathy in the name of Dr. Hahnemann. What he is teaching, what he is explaining is certainly opposed to the teaching of Dr. Hahnemann, which he describes in his book of Organon regarding the spread of regarding the spread of contagious diseases. If we analyze it unbiased, if we analyze it by understanding the scientific nature, the logic, what is causing disease, then only then and then we can reach at the right conclusion. How this disease spreads? This disease started in a area of China, Yuan state. It didn't spread to the whole China. From China, it spread to the large number of countries. At present, it may be more than 150 countries. In some countries, the number of patients is much more, whereas in other countries, the number of patients is minimum. If we understand this logic, why the number of patients is more somewhere, why the number of patients is less somewhere, we will outrightly reject the view propagated by Dr. Vijayakar regarding electromagnetic waves. He says the waves are traveling and causing the fragility of the human DNA RNA. What an astonishing idea by reputed homeopath. What an unscientific view by a man propagating homeopathic science. What a new idea, what a new research unknown to the whole scientific world. The disease caused by the fragility of the human DNA RNA. Don't you think such type of diseases were present in the world? Earlier also. Don't you think diseases such caused infection to the human beings throughout the world? Don't you think when there was no technological advancement, when the environment was not so changing, even then the diseases were present? This disease is present throughout the world is a fact. Second fact is, it is more where there is no social distancing. The more is the social distancing, lesser are the number of patients. The lesser is the social distancing, the more are the patients. It started in the month of November in China. Why it didn't start it throughout the world at the same time? Until and unless the infected persons didn't came into contact with the healthy person, disease didn't spread. Everybody, every common person understands this, that it is a contagious disease. And every person understands to stop its contagiousness is to do the social distancing. Has it been an electromagnetic change, it would have been present irrespective of the social distancing. It should have been present irrespective of the lockdown. Why it is more in those countries where The social distancing is different from other countries. Only a man in a deep slumber can accept such views, which are being propagated by Dr. Vijayakar. Then, second view which he is propagating is regarding the number of deaths. Why the number of deaths in the Western countries are more? Why the number of deaths in India are less? He has neglected the fact that it is the age factor which is related with the number of deaths. Where the younger generation is more, the number of deaths are less. Where the older generation is more, the number of deaths are more. The average age in India is much less as compared to the average age in the Western countries. The number of deaths, the rate of death of the persons having age from 70 to 80 and 80 to 90 is much more as compared to the patients who have the age 10 to 14 years or 14 to 70 years. The death rate in Italy, it is about 20% in the higher age group from 70 to 80 and 80 to 90. Whereas it is 14% in USA, depending upon the medical facilities of those countries. Two factors are important in the death rate: age factor, average age of that country. It is not the view propagated by him, the Satvik gene or Tamasic gene. What is this? Do we want to take homeopathic science forward? Don't we want to bring homeopathy to the scientific status in the world? His views are pushing the homeopathy forward, not forward, but more and more backward. Astonishing. Really. By giving such views, he has questioned the whole scientific world regarding the discovery of vaccine. If a vaccine is discovered and the man doesn't get affected from this virus, where the teachings of such person, a reputed Dr. Vijayakar, will stand? If the man becomes immune by the use of vaccine or because of becoming immune to the disease after he is infected with it, where his such views of injured earth, of electromagnetic waves will stand? Nowhere. It is right time to analyze his views And outrightly we should reject his unscientific view regarding the nature of the disease, and we should follow in this respect the understanding of this nature of disease based on the teachings of Dr. Hahnemann. According to him, when a large number of persons suffer from the same type of or resemblance of symptoms in an area, when the one person can cause contagiousness to the other person, when the more and more persons are concentrated at a place and they get the same symptoms, then it is only and only contagious disease. And the definition of Dr. Hahnemann stands here unchallengeable. This disease is present in large number in the areas and it is more and more increasing when patients of this disease are present in that area. It is not environmental disease, it is not electromagnetic disease, it is not because of the earth injured. It is because of the infectious agent. It is because of the contagiousness. It is because of the virus. This view is the only view which stands unchallengeable. At present, and even it was unchallenging when Dr. Hahnemann described it as a acute disease, as a contagious disease. One more factor, one more view he has propagated, that doctors don't understand the nature of this disease. I don't know which doctor says that he doesn't understand the nature of disease. Dr. Vijayakar says, we don't know. Doctors don't know how the patients are dying. Some patient is dying with myocarditis. Some patient is dying with another disease. But astonishing. Already many persons are suffering from other chronic diseases. And because of those chronic diseases, they cannot face this acute miasm. The human body is in turmoil. It cannot face the attack of the virus. If a person is suffering from chronic obstructive airway disease earlier, if a patient is diabetic suffering from some kidney disease, if a patient has some valvular defects and is suffering from congestive heart failure, if a patient is already suffering from carcinoma, then patient will die not because of the acute virus. Patient may die from any pathology. It depends upon from which pathology he was earlier suffering. All healthy human beings which are in the age group of 10 to 40, 50 years, they are all dying with acute respiratory distress syndrome. The vessels have become fragile. The alveoli has become fragile. There is no oxygenation in the lungs. But other persons, old persons, can die from any disease. It doesn't mean that the cause of death of those patients is unknown. To spread this unscientific view puts a question mark on philosophical understanding of Dr. Vijayakar, on logic of Dr. Vijayakar, on scientific understanding of Dr. Vijayakar. This discussion is open. I am not biased. I have given my views, which I feel correct, according to the teachings of Hahnemann about acute diseases, the views which are according to the how disease is spreading, which are according to how to find a suitable vaccination to prevent this disease and to save the humanity from this disastrous, communicable, contagious disease. Thank you very much.